Alright. Reptar didn't die this run. Good job, Reptar. We also didn't use you in, like, any fight ever. So, we kept you alive. No name. The horse with no name. We couldn't bring you to the Erica fight. You did work in every fight we brought you to, though. Sally? Wow, you're like our oldest Pokemon that's been good. You were the first catch we had, and you've done solid all game. You've been impressive the whole time. Like, yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with Sally's performance. Even the moveset was pretty sick. You finally got a Swords Dance, but we never got to use it. We didn't teach it to you, but we could get it with the Mushroom Guy. Um, yeah, not bad. Pretty impressed with Sally. Would use again. Delcatty, we keep catching Delcatties, and we don't have any TMs to teach him. We need to catch a Skitty so we can get some moves, and then evolve. Unfortunate. Bow Wow, we've had a couple of Bow Wows before. He just doesn't seem to have the moves or the stats to be better than the other grass Pokemon we get. And Clooney? Clooney was kind of valuable with his runaway skill. We went in high-level grasses and explored them for good held item Pokemon, and we got to use Runaway to get away from them. We used Thief on you to get a lot of items. So like we got Black Sludge from Grimer and stuff. Pretty good. Okay, then the fallen of this battle. Ninjask. Oh my gosh, you exceeded expectations in this battle. That first Pokemon you fought had fighting type moves, which are double not very effective, and had grass type moves, which are double not very effective. So he had nothing to do against you. You just set up like a champ. You were stacked. You could kill pretty much anything. Even if you were like not very effective, you'd probably one-shot it because you had 6 stages of attack, 6 stages of speed, super strong stab move. You were so set to carry this fight. And then we jokingly said we can beat pretty much anything but a Focus Sash. And the first Focus Sash of the entire game comes up right away and wrecks you. So unfortunate. You could have carried that fight so hard. Oh, that's crazy. If only we had Stealth Rock up, then Focus Sash wouldn't have worked. If Tech had lived and we could have Stealth Rocked, that'd have been sick. Okay, Spooter, you know, you didn't do great, but you got the Fell whatever off. You got 3 stages raised of attack, but you're just too slow to use it well enough. You know? Just not good enough stats, but a cool Pokemon. Enjoy it. Puff? Wow. What you did against Morty was insane. And you almost did it against Erica too. You tried, but she sent out a fairy type and wrecked you. You were absolutely the MVP of the entire run. Like, oh my gosh, you're so strong, so good. Roost, Roost with your ability that you power up whenever you go down to like half health. Just spamming the power-ups. You were so, so good. Sunflora, you're fun, but we got you too late this run to use you in Misty, and you never found a battle you could do well in. You just don't have a good move pool. You got Giga Drain, which is good, but the only fire move you learn's pretty meh, and other than that, you learn nothing. You have no other moves. It's kind of sad. You're cool, though, being fire this game, though. And, you know, you tried, did what you could. Atem, I feel like you had a lot of opportunities that you weren't quite needed in, but you would have excelled in. Like, you could have burned Miltank, you could have burned Vigoroth. You had some chances. You didn't quite have the moveset together. You just ended up using, like, stab moves over and over again. We needed, like, a Confuse Ray on you or something. It's probably my fault for not giving you the right moveset. I just couldn't figure out what to do with you. Power Swap was pretty sick. I think with some of these trainers, you could Power Swap and yoink all their Swords Dances. So in the future, maybe we can use you better. Omelet, we didn't nickname you till the very end because you were a gift Pokemon and we forgot. Thunder Wave on you is pretty cool. Extreme Speed on you is pretty cool. Didn't end up being useful. Kind of debated me. That Venusaur, yeah. If you would have used the hammer instead of the Extreme Speed, we might have beat the Venusaur. So, unfortunate on that one. You had the money move, so we made a lot of money with you. That was cool, because we didn't find any Persians the whole run. But, you know, we've used you before. Dragon Grass type's pretty cool. I just don't quite like your moveset. You're kind of a special attacker, but you don't learn any special moves. So it's kind of hard for you to do what you're supposed to do. And the final, the old fallen Pokemon. Morty. So high defense. Such high hopes for you. Pretty cool move pool, too. You had a lot of buffing moves. You had a lot of like just good moves. You had Body Slam, Avalanche, Crunch, solid moves. No special defense at all. But we didn't get to use you till the Morty fight because you don't evolve till a pretty high level. So just got kind of wrecked by the Ghost Pikachu and never really got a chance to prove yourself. But you seem like a really good Pokemon. Crush, we've had you for a long time. You've kind of just been outshined by your counterparts, though. Unfortunate for you. And we never got the Bottle Cap to give you the Bite Boost ability. You did have a good coverage with your moves, though. That was cool. And I don't know if we really got any water Pokemon in this game except you. It's tricky, though, because you're rock type, so you're weak against a lot of stuff. It's kind of hard to send you out, but you had some good defense and stuff, too. Not bad, not bad. We got Carbuncle. You were so good against Misty with that weakness policy and the Giga Drain. Like, you absolutely destroyed her. It was so fun to watch. And then you learned Spore, and you learned this, like, Moonblast thing with Furfairy. Like, your moves are sick. And your stats aren't that bad. You're pretty tanky. Got Confuse Ray. It's just, yeah, random moves like Confuse Ray are so hard for me to use, because they're OP if they work, and they're garbage if they don't. Like, you ended up wasting so many turns, like with Confuse Ray and Spore, because they just wake up right away, and then they would hit themselves, but I feel like more often than not, they either stay asleep or they hit themselves, you know, 1 out of like 3 attacks. And you had Moonlight to heal up. You were a good Pokemon. Lorax, I wanted so bad to use your Contrary ability, but we never got Leaf Storm, and we never got Superpower. And you were really squishy and kind of slow, but you had a lot of damage, and you had really good move coverage. So you were fun to use, but it was really hard to use you in a Nuzlocke. In a non-Nuzlocke, you'd be one of my favorite Pokemon. You just one-shot everything, be so good, and you have that sweet, sweet Contrary ability. Like, one of my favorite abilities in the game. Tech, we got you. You were like our second catch, and you were impressive the whole time. It was kind of surprising. Pure Rock type is not a good start. Rock is weak against a lot of things. It's good offensively, though. You didn't really learn any moves, either. I'm not really sure how, I'm not sure how you did as good as you did, to be honest. Kind of not a great type, and you didn't really learn any moves. Like, we just taught you Rock TMs, and then you had Stealth Rock. And that's all you got, but you did work throughout the run. We had Lock. Ugh, I love this Pokemon because it has no weaknesses. Unless they can get rid of Levitate and then hit you with a ground move, which is so hard to do. You could learn everything, too. And you were good at physical attack and special attack, so we taught you, like, fighting moves to fight Whitney. Like, that's just crazy. Most of my electric-type Pokemon end up not being very used because they can't be ground-type, and they can't learn very many moves. And you can do both of those things. Your one drawback is that you're slow, but, like, we just gave you some health, and you were pretty strong. I forget how you died, but it was something dumb. Definitely trainer error. It's sad, because you would have been really valuable in all the future fights if we'd had you. We could have given you a moveset that would have been good against pretty much anything. Like even Erica. I think you can learn some fire moves. We didn't have Flamethrower, but I'm pretty sure you can learn Flamethrower, so that would have been insane, but I don't think you could have gotten it by this point. Dustox, you were a tank with Black Sludge and an insane move pool. Too bad your stats are garbage. But like, Black Sludge is leftovers. We had Moonlight for other healing, we had U-Turn, we had Whirlwind, we had Toxic. You with Sandslash would protect, and you Toxic, and it was some good stuff. Unfortunately, you couldn't make it past Whitney. She was just too much for us, but you killed like 2 or 3 of our Pokemon, so props. Sneakers, my threshold for pure normals is really high. You seem like an okay guy, but we're comparing you to like Ursaring, and it's really hard to meet up to that. You had strong jaws, you had okay attack power, you know, you had alright health maybe, I guess. So we could teach you like good move coverage for the gym leaders, so you're useful. Super Fang's never bad, U-Turn's a good move, like... I guess it's just unfortunate you're pure normal, because that's such a high threshold for Pokemon. Because you seemed fine. You didn't seem exceptional, but you seemed like just a good, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. You seem like in pretty much any situation you'd be somewhat useful, but you wouldn't be like MVP or completely useless pretty much ever. It's not bad to have people like you on the squad. We had Marowak, our starter. We really just wanted to keep you alive till we got a thick bone so we could double your attack, but we didn't. And you died. And then we found one. And I was sad. Because doubling your attack stat is so fun. And it'd be a good held item on one of my guys. Oh, that's unfortunate. Natsu? Flying Psychics? Cool type. You remind me too much of Zubat for me to like you. Is kind of an issue. You're basically a bat, or like a pig bat version of Zubat. Which I'm not a huge fan of, but it was nice we had you for Falkner or we might not have beat him. I think you took out Wingle. And Swiper. We have a Swiper in every run. You just show up. This time you showed up unevolved. So, unfortunately, usually your strong suit is in the early game. But usually you're evolved and you have Thief, so you're useful. This game you weren't very useful and never got to evolve, but like, had you survived, you'd get your good moveset for the 44 battle. You would have been really good at helping us defeat, we were looking for somebody to beat Whitney's Psychic Pokemon, and we couldn't find anybody. So that would have been your time, I think. You would have been really good at that. Unfortunately, you died too early for it. And with that, it's time to end the world. Game over. Goodbye, everybody. So close to beating Erica first try. Just the focus sash. All you had to do is not have specifically a focus sash. Oh, that's frustrating. Yikes, dude. Ah, Shino. What an unexpected hero, right? Oh my gosh. Alright. Time to start over. Okay, so this time, okay, we gotta change the title. Is DJ Grill still in the chat? Grill, you still here? We're gonna try non-randomized Nuzlocke. Attempt 1. And our mod, Grill, has been doing regular red. So, we've got a little surprise for him that he may enjoy. With part of why we're doing this run. I don't know how many non-randomized runs we'll do, because random's really, really fun. But it'll be fun to see like what's supposed to be in the area too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think Arrival being saved is just kind of a thing. Alright. It's understandable that he had to step away for a bit. Losing that run was tough. Okay. Do you want to set randomizer option? No. 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 Okay, non-random run for the first time ever on twitch.tv/Nescap. The non-randomized Pokemon run. Dun dun dun. Which means this part is so much less exciting because we don't get to like start with a weird random goofy Pokemon. But what we're doing is we're starting with Bulbasaur. Because DJ Grill is doing a Bulbasaur run on Vanilla Red. Not Fire Red, Vanilla Red. And he's super psyched that he just got Razor Leaf. So let's see. We want to name it after DJ Grill somehow. Should we name it Grill? Should we name it DJ Grill? Can we be more clever than that? We're also picking Bulbasaur because Falkner is good against Bulbasaur, so it'll be harder. So, it's, you know. Well, yeah, we'll see how this compares to a regular randomized one. I think we'll name him DJ Grill. I can't think of anything super clever. Oh, there's no underscore? Yikes. There's really no underscore? You could do dot dot dot? That's close enough, I guess. It's just the slash seems weird. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. And then we get to fight a Charizard. That's kind of the other fun part about it, is you get to fight a Charizard. So let's see what our starters got going for it. We get the Berry. We got Overgrow. Got Tackle. I think if I do too many of these, I have to find something to do different than these starter Pokemon. Okay. I wonder if you can catch a lot of things with the Old Rod. Now, should we growl him as well? Or should we just tackle? I think we just tackle. Just try to power through and see if we can win. Looks like Bulbasaur sucks. Maybe we can get a crit. Maybe he'll growl more. Oh, Grill's back. Oh, so close, but we lost. Okay, so in my Nuzlocke rules, losing to your rival does not count as an actual loss. So that is not the run. We've done it many times before. Because then you have to like pick your starter based on who's going to beat their starter, so you don't get to pick a fun starter. So that doesn't count as a loss, but we don't get the money from it, and we don't get the XP from it. So it still is like beneficial to win that battle. Okay, so now we want to get this off. Alright, Grill, this is in honor of your Bulbasaur, but you weren't here to tell us what you named your Bulbasaur. We're trying not random, so we can start with Bulbasaur, and hopefully it'll live, and we can show you what moves it gets in like newer generations, because I think you'll find that really interesting, because you just ran with one that only got like really old gen moves. Oh, we get a Bidoof? Let's go! I don't know if you nicknamed your Bulbasaur, but this one's after you. I love Bidoof. I hope we get it. This doesn't count as our encounter, but... Also, another good reason to pick Bulbasaur is Falkner's flying, and Bulbasaur's not going to have a chance against Falkner, so we have to use our other guys for that fight. That'll make it harder, because if we catch bad other guys, then that fight's really tough. But based on what I think is going to be at the beginning of the game, the Falkner fight will probably be easier than on random. But we'll see, because I won't have, like, evolved dudes, so it might actually be harder. I'm interested to see if non-randomized is actually harder. Because the trainers, like the random trainers we fight, are probably going to be harder. Alright, enjoy your meeting. You can check in and see if Bulbasaur's still alive. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of... So, like, in the original, there's just, like, Pidgeys and Rattatas in here, so... It's cool to see all these new Pokemon. That's why there's so much in the grass. It's only a level 3, and I'm a level 5. Can we... We can beat it, right? If it crits, we're dead. But, you know? We okay. I thought that would kill, but there was a chance it lived at, like, 2 health. So this is what we should have done after fighting the rival. We should have been level 6. Okay. So... We know that we're not going to fight, like, some crazy evolved Pokemon for our first encounter. So that'll really help with our catch rate there. We still probably want to get Bulbasaur a few levels. Because it's not going to, like, one-shot level 2s at level 8 even. It looks like. Oh, Bulbasaur's, I can't remember if Bulbasaur was Poison type at its lowest form in Gen 1 or not. Probably was. Well, okay. But it could have been one of those, like, Mudkip's pure water. It doesn't turn ground until it evolves once, I think. I think it evolves once and it turns ground. So that's pretty common. So I wouldn't have been super surprised if Bulbasaur was pure grass at level 1. But yeah, so there's a lot of junk in this bush. There's all the, like, Pidgeys and Rattatas of every gen. This is such a... Oh, we got a Voodoo too? Okay. I thought this area would just be Pidgeys and Rattatas from every game, and there'd be like 20 Pokemon in it, because they make a new one every gen. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I think we get to level 8 here. Because I still don't think we'll one-shot with Tackle at level 8. And the catch rate should be pretty high on these Pokemon. We got our Leech Seed. That's pretty good. That'll help with hard battles. Leech Seed is really nice. Oh, oh, can we do it? Oh, the crit would have left us at 1 there. This is Bulbasaur is doing surprisingly poorly against these Pidgeys and Rattatas. Can't say I'm incredibly impressed, Bulbasaur, but you are my least favorite of the Gen 1 starters, so at least Pidgeys don't have Gust and Tackle. There, you two-shot a Pidgey. Good job. You're only 5 levels above it. There's our Starly. That would be a sick catch. That would be a sick catch, because Staraptor's good. Like an actual good flying, whereas Pidgeot, not so much. I have a soft spot for Pidgeot, because I think it's the second Pokemon I ever got to level 100. I always wanted to learn Drill Peck, but it never did. It made me so sad. When it learned Mirror Move, I was like, yes, finally, Drill Peck. And then it was Mirror Move, and I couldn't figure out what it did because I was a kid, and it was really complicated. But, you know. I am thankful for Pokemon, like, motivating me to learn how to read. You know, that's like an unappreciated aspect of something like that, because whenever I learned a new move, I'd have to ask my brother, like, what's this move? Is it good? Because I couldn't read it. So I really wanted to learn how to read, so I could tell without asking. You know, it's weird things that motivate kids, but that was a big plus there. Okay, I think actually we're fine at level 8. We could go to level 9, because we're not one-shotting these things, even at level 2. I think level 9 is appropriate, actually. We'll get him to red with 1 tackle, even if we fight a level 2. I think that's good. And then we can growl them a bunch. Because we really don't want to fail our first encounter. And we're not going to roll like an insanely evolved Pokemon that's super hard to get, like we will with random, so it should be less likely that we fail encounters. I think we should get every encounter on non-random, which is kind of nice, because we're not going to fight a Kabutops. Yeah, so they're a lot more calm Pokemon that we fight early. But then again, we're not going to get, you know, a normal dragon type, so it's interesting. The randomized, like I was trying to say earlier and I interrupted myself, the randomized makes the trainers you fight probably harder because they have like weird random stuff, but it doesn't actually affect the boss battles because the boss battles are fixed. There's our Vine Whip, a favorite of Grill's. Um, so our Pokemon are probably just going to be like weaker, and theirs are going to be the same. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, so now we're not going to Vine Whip. Oh, it's 45. They buffed it. It used to be 40, I thought. Okay, so now Bulbasaur's strong, but we're still going to use Tackle on the catch, and we just hope we don't crit. If we crit, like, we weren't meant to catch it. It's unfortunate. You know, that's how it is sometimes. But we should, you know, without crits, we should be able to catch every encounter, and then we'll have 7 Pokemon for Brock and for Faulkner, which will be huge because we'll be able to have one sit out. Even if we fail 1 encounter, though, we'll still have 6. That should be plenty. Someone that we find should be able to beat Faulkner. It's like, we'll get a normal type or a flying type in the first bush, probably. If we get that Voodoo, we might be in a little trouble, but... You know, like 2 of the 6, 7 Pokemon we get have got to not be bad against birds, so probably be fine. Alright, so we have our Pokeballs. We have our DJ Grill. I'm going to give it a berry for this, because if we need to tank and the berry's triggered, it's worth it to catch. Hopefully we don't, like, if we would have caught it anyway and then we wasted berry, that's kind of bad, because Oran berries right away are really good. Like, we want the 6 Oran berries for the first gym leader. Alright, we got a Zigzagoon, level 4, so it's a strong one. We're going to start off with Growl, because it's going to hit us a lot, so we're going to lower its attack quick. We could Leech Seed and catch it while Leech Seed's going, but the issue with that, like the benefit of that is we'll heal. The issue with that is if we don't catch it when it's low, Leech Seed will eventually kill it. However, we do get 5 Pokeballs only, so that might not be a bad plan. I don't know if it lowering my stats lowers my catch rate. But now it only hurts 2, so we'll tackle. It's level 4, so maybe we can get 2. Yeah, we can get 2 or 3 tackles off. Oh, we got growled, that's why we're doing so well. So we can get a few tackles off. The crit will kill it, though, which is unfortunate. We kind of want to get it down to red health, but I don't know if we want to risk that. I think we could just throw a Pokeball at it here. We have 5. It might just catch. What did we name our Zigzagoon from 3 runs ago? That wasn't very good, so I think we'll tackle again here. Okay, and we'll do one more, and that should get it to red, and then we'll growl it all the way, probably. It's only doing 2 damage ahead for us. That was a lot of chances for crits, though, so I'm not feeling the best about it. At least it starts at level 4, and it probably has pickup, which will be really cool. Getting a pickup Pokemon means we'll actually have bottle caps this run, which is nice. Very nice. We won't get bottle caps super early, but we can't use them super early anyway. That lets us get hidden abilities for our Pokemon, which, like, Bulbasaur is going to want his hidden ability because Overgrow's garbage, so whatever his hidden ability is probably better. Maybe not, but probably. Okay. So I think him growling me kind of negates me growling him, but he's in red health, and he's, you know, a Zigzagoon, so there should be a good chance of one of these 4 catching him, I would imagine. We don't have Sleep Powder yet or anything, so we gotta think of what do we call our Zigzagoon? Nice, we caught him. Excellent. Any Pokeball we save is huge too, because if we have any trouble with stuff. Okay, so we already did a shout out to DJ Grill, so this will be a shout out to Phil Ree. So Phil Ree had story time and told me about a 6th grade moment we had where I think I made up an animal and it looked like Zigzagoon or something. So I'm naming it after our 6th grade homeroom teacher, Mrs. Stevenson. Alright, I hope it has pickup. I really hope it has pickup. Please have pickup. Oh, it has an item on it. Oh, we're rich. We got a potion already. We're so rich. Calm nature. Gluttony, no! No! All we wanted from you was pickup. We don't care about anything else. Okay, so it's not as bad as it seems because when we get to Saffron City, we can buy an item that'll switch its normal ability to its other normal ability. So as long as Gluttony isn't its... Yeah, that's all it was going to be used for. So as long as Gluttony isn't its Dreamworld ability, we can switch its ability to pick up, and then we can get bottle caps. And that's when we'll need bottle caps, so that's fine. But now we can't get, like, nuggets and all this other stuff for the whole run. Alright, so apparently the theme of this is to name our Pokemon after mods. So SD-Wid, you're the only other mod I see so far. Maybe I should open the thing. Someone might be lurking. Oh yeah, we got Alice here in here too. So if you have any references or suggestions for the next name, it's supposed to be a reference to you or him. We'll run out of mods pretty soon. Maybe we'll use Moobot. Okay, so we got our Oranberry still. Okay, we gotta buy 10 Pokeballs, because if we don't do that, that's rough. Yeah, there you are. I even said you. If you have a reference for the next one, either one of you guys, whoever says it first, because I'm naming everybody after mods to start. That wasn't the intention, but it kind of worked out that way. We name it Trash. Nice. Diana and Trash. Okay, we'll see if which one fits the next guy better that we get. Okay, so we got Pokeballs. Now we have Wise Glasses. Maybe we won't have to... Oh, if that was pickup on Zigzagoon, we wouldn't have to sell them to get the egg. But Wise Glasses on DJ Grill are going to be huge. No, actually they suck. Never mind. Normally in Fire Red, all grass moves are special, but in this game, it's not. So unless we learn a special move, Wise Glasses are garbage. I don't think we need to sell them and buy 10 more Pokeballs currently. Hopefully we can catch whatever we find before then. We want to get Stevenson a couple levels here, so it's useful in the fight in case if we fish, we might fight a Goldeen. So if that's the case, then traditionally, the old rod would only find Magikarp, but I have a feeling in this game they'll let it find a variety of things. Do we have the Dex Nav yet? We don't have the Dex Nav yet. Okay, so that's level 4. We're level 4. I think 4 is the high roll for this bush, so we did catch a higher level. Okay, so we're gonna put Leech Seed there. No, we'll put Growl there. Fine, whip it up. We actually have a stab move. Okay. Oh man, this is no XP share. This is weird. Man, we played that last run a lot. I feel like this is gonna do more damage than Tackle, even though it's not very effective. I'm kind of curious if it did, though. We should try in the next Pidgey and see if it does just over half. Okay. Stevenson learned Tail Whip. Incredibly valuable. Awesome. We did it. I would like to use the Dex Nav and see what's in this. Actually, we can go, there's a potion or something here. Okay. I really don't want to buy another 10 Pokeballs, because then we can get the egg before we fight Faulkner. Hopefully we just don't need it, because it'd be better to just get it after. I think the egg will hatch into one of those elemental monkeys. That's my guess. And it might be specifically the elemental monkey that's like opposite of your starter, but we'll see. We get 5 orange berries for walking up here, so that's cool. And I think he might give me the Dex Nav also. Yeah, he does. Nice, nice, nice. So we got our 6 orange berries. I'm actually really curious if Bulbasaur can learn Bug Bite. So I'm gonna be risky here. This is dumb. This is really dumb, but I'm gonna be risky here, and I'm gonna go check and see if Bulbasaur can learn Bug Bite. And if we encounter our Viridian Forest encounter, that's gonna be sad because we might not be able to catch it. But it also might be a Metapod, so we might be able to catch it anyway. Let's see. All right, we're gonna save! Exclamation point save. Goodbye, old game. Ah, it's so sad to lose all that. Ah. Okay. No encounter, no encounter. I really want to see if you can learn Bug Bite. It would actually be a good move on you right now. Nope, you can't. And Zigzagoon can't even. No encounter. Nice. We want to do this encounter later because it's higher level. So we have our fishing encounter to do, and we have our other grass encounter to do, but I think we want to get Zigzagoon a few levels before that happens. Okay, now we can Dex Nav. Okay, so these are all the options we could have gotten. Rattata, I think, is really strong early, so I'd actually been happy with that. I think Rattata would be really good at, like, Misty. I think Misty he'd be really good at, and Bugsy. Pidgey, I like Pidgey. Starly's just an absolutely better version of it in pretty much every way, but Pidgey would have been okay. Bidoof, I love Bidoof, and I absolutely would have used him. He would have been my Pokemon on my team, like, forever. Until he died, because I love Bidoof so much. Okay, Sentret, I'm really glad we didn't get Sentret, because I don't know if it even has pickup, and I hate it. At least Zigzagoon has pickup, so I love him for that, but yeah. I think this Pokemon is like a Zigzagoon, Sentret, Rattata, but it evolves twice, so it's probably the best one with the best stats. And this would have been really sad for Faulkner because it's another grass type. But, it's probably okay when it evolves, maybe. Kind of glad we didn't get it. So, we got Zigzagoon, which actually would have been one of my top picks here if it had pickup. Starly would have been really good. Pup would have been good. Rattata would have been okay with. Pidgey would have been okay with. Bidoof would have been really good. So, we kind of hit middle ground there, which is acceptable. There's still one missing Pokemon here. So, we shall see what that is. Okay, I think you can be a level 2 Rattata. I hope you can be a level 2 Rattata Stevenson. It's going to be funny because we're actually going to use the Zigzagoon for a while here. Kind of amusing. Okay, we got a Voodoo. I forget what Voodoo evolves into. I feel like it's mediocre, though. Whatever it is. Oh, is that Roselia? They added a lower form for Roselia, didn't they? So it would have been a grass poison again. We'd have 2 grass poisons. If we started with Squirtle or Charmander, I think that's a good catch there. Just for type purposes, and it's okay against Misty and everything. But, yeah. Oh yeah, it evolves again to Roserade. So it's actually not a bad Pokemon because it evolves again. Forgot about that. Oh, and it's evolved off Happiness, which, we can manage. If we catch a Pokemon early, Happiness isn't that hard. And we can always do the run back and forth thing for Happiness if we need to. I should be doing that for Return. I should really be teaching Return to normal type Pokemon that are physical attackers, because it's 109 power if they're max Happiness, but I hate having to keep them on my party all the time or they lose their Happiness. That drives me crazy. Okay, oh, we probably should switch. Okay, that's scary. Okay, we get in like crit range there. Alright, I'm too bored to keep grinding forever Zigzagoon, so we're gonna catch our Magikarp slash Goldeen. Kinda hoping it's not a Magikarp, but we'll see. I think they would add like Goldeens and Poliwags and stuff here to make it fun, but we'll see. Historically, it could only catch Magikarps. Alright, encounter number 2. Let's go. What is it? If it's... Oh, a Magikarp named Trash, that would be fitting. And then it'll evolve into Gyarados. Oh, a Chinchou, that's so cool! I'm gonna be really sad if we don't catch it now. I like that Pokemon. Water Electric's so cool. Growl probably doesn't do anything because it's special attacker. Vine Whip would kill it in one shot, so I'm really glad we didn't accidentally click that. That'd have been very sad. I'd have been very sad. We could Leech Life it, but I think that's giving us too small of a window. Bubble Sweet. It's electric, which is pretty good against, no, it's actually not good against Falconer. No crit. Good job. Yeah, I think Roserade would be very similar to Venusaur. But it'd be kind of what move pool they have access to might determine it. So now we're gonna... Oh, this is why it's good to have another Pokemon. So we can go Tail Whip it a bunch or something. We're gonna lower its stats to preserve how many Pokeballs we use in this fight. Having Supersonic's not bad. Tail Whip, we have Growl on the other Pokemon, so we want to Tail Whip it just to lower its stats as much as we can. It doesn't seem to have much for damaging moves, so we can just switch whenever we get confused. Oh, I think this is Diana. It's a female. I think this is going to be Diana. If it was a Magikarp, I think Trash is more fitting. And then our next encounter, I don't think we'll force name it Trash. I think we'll kind of maybe wait a few encounters and see what seems to fit. Unless the next encounter just really feels like Trash, you know? Garbodor would be perfect. But if it fits at all, we'll probably go with the Trash name. Like Zigzagoon could have been Trash. That'd have been fine. But Chinchou. Chinchou I think's a Diana. Okay. We're probably got its stats lowered enough here. We gotta really make sure not to click fast and Vine Whip it. He's so sad. I'm really excited about this Chinchou. I'm really curious what the table is for water here. Really curious. I think we can start. Oh, let's Premier Ball this. Let's Premier Ball this, okay? This is a premier catch. Premier Ball. Let's go. Every time we send it out, it'll look awesome if this catches. Wow. Wow. Way to slap that in the face. I guess you can look normal. You don't want to be unique. You want to be normal. That's understandable. Dude, this is basically our starter. It's a level 5. That's cool. Okay. I'm kind of thinking if I keep doing normal, maybe what I'd do is, Diana. That's about right. Maybe what I'd do is say, I gotta release my starter Pokemon as soon as I catch a Pokemon. And then I get one extra encounter in the grass of my choice. So if I use it early, I get like a good early Pokemon, but I could use it later if I wanted to. And then that way I would get rid of the whole starter thing, but I would still like get something to make up for it. That'd be kind of fun. We could call it like Board of Starter Claws or something. But that'll be if we like die a bunch and want to keep doing standard. Sounds like an idea I might go with. Because I really don't want to just automatically have Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur. So I might do like, I don't know how many standard runs I'm going to do. But if I could do like one standard run of each and then enact that rule or something. We're kind of a high level. We can beat a Pidgey, right? Bubble? Did they buff Bubble? It used to be 20 power. Oh, it looks like they buffed it. I don't think it would have one-shot. We got Supersonic. This is such a good, like, starter Pokemon. It's so cool. Turns electricity into HP, so it's electric's normal against it. Now we get to heal from it. Makes it a good switch. It'll be really nice against Surge to have that ability. So hopefully you live to Surge. Thundershock would be really nice here. Too bad we don't have it. Okay, we just got tackled. Level 5. Yeah, Thundershock would be so nice in these bushes. We just switched to DJ here. We're gonna tackle it. Okay, that did most of its health. Yeah, our other teams in the randomized mode are way stronger at this point in the game, for sure. Ooh, quick attack. It's a little scary. Okay, you're slowed and we have bubble. And I don't think a crit would have killed us there. It's a lot better if we don't switch because you get full XP, I think. Unless I changed that and I didn't notice. But we do want to get it a few levels here because if it just dies, that's not going to be fun. So our catch rate's increased, but our strength is a little decreased. However, when we like evolve and stuff, it'll even out. It's just like early on having like a Marowak's kind of insane. But it might be worth being a little weaker to catch more guys. Because like last game, you know, we lost like 9 Pokemon or something. So our like pool of guys to use was pretty small. Like for Erica, we were down to like, we could only set aside a handful and they were like not very effective. Or like Erica was super effective against them. Like imagine Sally against any of those grass starters. Would not have been great. It's taken you quite a while to get level 6. I'm used to like fighting evolved Pokemon and getting evolved XP. Okay, so Vine Whip does actually hurt less than Tackle. I was thinking like the stab bonus and stuff might kind of even it out. Ooh, Thunder Wave, let's go. That's huge. It's so good for catching Pokemon. We can paralyze them now. Oh, such a catch. Diana's MVP so far. Hasn't done anything yet, but just learning Thunder Wave. Zigzagoon would be MVP right now if it had pickup. That's for sure. We'd be picking up items. We'd have potions. Zigzagoon, you had one job. I was happy with you if you just had pickup. You didn't even have to fight anybody. You just had to have pickup. Yeah, I kind of want to get you to level 7 so you're a little safer. It's a bit grindy here, but like, I really don't want you to die, and we need to send you out first against a wild Pokemon so we can Thunder Wave it right away. So if it's like a ground type Pokemon randomly or something. It looks like there's a really rare Pokemon in this bush because we haven't found it yet. Hopefully it's not like a Pidgeotto and murders us. Like we couldn't run away from it and it killed us or something. But I wonder what the rare bush Pokemon is here. I'm really paranoid that I'm just gonna like die on a wild Pokemon. Never again, please. Oh, I got crit hit there. So we gotta stay out of crit range. So if a crit ever kills us in like a wild Pokemon battle, it's kind of our fault. And Bidooфs aren't water type till they evolve, so we're good with just bubbling them. Thunder Wave at level 6, so good. So good. Dude, my first 2 catches would have been like premium if pickup happened again. Because like, I doubt there's a much better Pokemon in the Old Rod pool than this. Like, Goldeen with Lightning Rod seems pretty good, but okay, we can't even check what the water types are. I don't really know how that water pool works, but alright, we got level 7. I think it's ready. I think we're ready to catch our 3rd Pokemon. We have enough Pokeballs. I don't feel the need to buy anymore. Money's really, really valuable right now, and I don't want to get rid of my Y glasses. Those are good on Chimecho, or Chinchou, whatever your name is. Chimecho's the little bell psychic thing. Diana, there we go. Okay. Next encounter. Oh, can we see anything in here? Okay, we know Voodoo's in here. We really don't want to find that, but there's, you know, plenty of other options here. We got 9 other options, so please not Voodoo. Please not Voodoo. Please not Voodoo. I'm upset I looked. I shouldn't have looked. Please don't be Voodoo. Please don't be Voodoo. Thank goodness. I like Spearow. Okay. And actual, like, original red, I like Spearow because it gets real back. I'm cool with the Spearow. I'm really happy with the Spearow. It's gonna have roofs too. We're happy with it. It's better. It's a better Pokemon than Pidgey. It's probably not better than Starly, but I like it better than I like Starly, I think. Okay, so we could bubble it. Probably won't kill. Or we could tackle it with you. I think bubble it's fair. Let's try that. Don't get a crit, please. Gosh, early crits could be so devastating. Whew. Making my heart jump a little bit there. Alright, now we send out DJ Gorilla and we start growling this thing. Don't leech seed it. Don't leech seed it. Oh gosh. We want to get 6 growls off, and then, like, with it paralyzed at low health and growled 6 times, we'll try to catch it. We could tail whip it 6 times as well if we wanted to increase the rates, but I don't think that's necessary. It does have Peck, which is a little scary. It's nice that it has a stab move, though. We'll appreciate that. Oh, we lowered it 7 times. Okay, it should be pretty easy to catch at this point. Alright, Trash, do you want it to be Trash, or do you want it to be something else? Does it seem like a Trash to you, or should I name it something else? I think I'll name it something else then. Let's see, I respond real quick. I'm gonna name it Captain, and I'm gonna make sure I spelled that right. I think that's right. I feel like the Viridian Forest encounter should be what we name Trash. That just seems appropriate, huh? It'll be like a Wurmple or something. I'm really not excited for what we find in Viridian Forest. Oh gosh, it's gonna be a new gen Wurmple. Caterpie. Yikes. I think Spearows can have sharp beaks on them, so we could potentially get sharp beak as well. Oh, it has Frisk! Let's go! I love that! We can get more held items now. We just need Thief, which is in Mount Moon. So it'll be a bit before we get Thief, but Frisk is huge. That's a nice catch. We're really happy with it. This is cool. I do like that they're not all like evolved Pokemon. So it'll feel like they grow. Oh, wait, maybe we can train in that other grass. I mean, we still have one to find here. And these are probably a bit weaker. We got Stab, Peck. We've growled a lot. Quick attack does 5, so we should be fine. Oof. I don't want to risk getting crit. Let's not. If it had Pursuit, we were dead, though. Can't imagine having Pursuit at this level. Okay. So now we have an encounter right before Viridian Forest, and then we have the Viridian Forest encounter, and then we have the egg, but we might not have enough money for the egg right away. If we have 6 Pokemon without the egg, I feel like we probably don't want to sell our Wise Glasses to buy the egg, because the Wise Glasses on Chichao are pretty good. Let's just trade right away, or switch right away. It doesn't look like we'll really have to use Zigzagoon, so it might actually be better to get the egg and be using it instead of Zigzagoon. So the Wise Glasses power us up. We got 40 power bubble, which is huge. They doubled the power of it. It's nice. We got 45 Vine Whip. Oh, tackle is stab. That's not terrible then. We got stab peck. 35 power, but at least it's flying move and stuff. I'd rather have that than tackle. Okay, Starly. Let's let Bulbasaur take this one out. Tackle seems to hurt more than Vine Whip. Ooh, now we can really test it. Definitely seems to hurt more. Get that tackle going. Man, you're level 10 and you have trouble, like, takes you so many hits to kill a level 3. Bulbasaur. Ugh. Yikes. Ooh, here's the peck. This is the peck we wanted. Super effective. Oh, I guess we could filter for those with our decks now. That's funny. I kind of want to see what the hard to find encounter in this bush is. Like, what's going on? We fought a lot of Pokemon in here and we haven't found it yet. I'm really curious what it is. Oh, there it is. Oh! A Panpour? That's sick. So there's 3 monkeys, one of each like normal starting type. And this is the water one. That's kind of crazy, dude. So I bet that rotates between any of the 3 monkeys. But we could really farm these with our Vine Whip. We could like search for them and then farm them with Vine Whip because I think they'll give us more XP and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's some good things to catch for Brock as well. Pretty hype about that. All right, now what's in this grass? Okay, we got Spearow, we got Voodoo. What else was in the box that we never got to open? Oh, Mankey, let's go! Good shout out to Original. I'm still happy with Spearow, but Mankey would have been kind of cool. This is a way better... Oh, it had a berry on it. This would have been a way better bush to farm in, but I'm glad we got a couple levels first. Snubble, that's pretty cool. We would have had Intimidate, and it's a fairy type, so it's not just a junky normal. I think it evolves to fairy fighting, too. So Snubble would have been pretty hype. It's pretty good stats, too. That would have been a strong early Pokemon. Pixie Plate. Oh, man. Too bad we don't have Thief. We could be yoinking this stuff. I think that powers up fairy type moves of the Pokemon that's holding it. Okay. Just getting DJ Grill over leveled. Oh, this thing. Its evolved form is so tanky. So tanky. But the lower form I haven't really seen much of. Okay, we got up to level 7. Levels Chimchar. 7 as well. I don't really care about Zigzagoon. Should probably get him level. Ooh, a Snorunt. Cool. Ground ice. So we don't want to get hit with an ice attack here. Let's go to Chinchou. Oh, we don't want to get hit with a ground attack either. That was probably pretty troll. I don't think it has. I think it has Powder Snow at level 1. I'm not too worried about that, but probably should be a little more careful there. If it had a Mud Slap, it might have hurt. Mud Slap plus crit might have killed us there. Should probably go with Bulbasaur because it's so likely to live. Or it's just going to Odor Sleuth us. So we got that Corpish plus Trico. Wow. We fought another one of these and we did like twice that damage. So this one must have that ability that halves physical damage to it, and the other one didn't. That thing's so tanky when it has that ability. Just like double health versus physical. Pretty crazy. Okay. It's just appear normal though. Yeah, see like this one didn't have that ability, I think. Okay, Captain got to level... Ooh, Pursuit. That's cool. We take those. Take those. We got Snubble. Don't want to mess with Snubble just yet. We're probably high enough level to fight that other grass. I think we'll get you to level 8 and then we'll go fight it. Because we want you to be able to Thunder Wave it safely without dying. And it's kind of fun to see what's in this bush. So we still got 4 Pokemon we haven't seen yet. So it's really fun to see what's intended to be in the bush. Versus just like random wild stuff. Because whatever they put at the beginning of the game really kind of sets the game, the tone of it. I think we can just bubble it and kill it. I think we're faster and everything, so... We could filter and find Pokemon that we're really good at killing, and that would make this a little faster, but I'd rather see what is in the wild. we should probably heal pretty soon, huh? Oh, we're gonna hit 8 really quick. We can wait. Okay, there's a Spearow. Got the Frisk. Got the Bubble with the Wise Glasses plus Stab. Electric types resistant to flying. Level 8. Okay, we want to come back there and see what those other Pokemon are at some point. So I'm really curious what they allow you to catch early in the game. Like if we were doing a Nuzlocke, we could have that Water Monkey right now if we wanted it. I don't think I'd want it, but it's a cool Pokemon nonetheless. Okay. So. Wait, did we do this encounter yet? No. Yeah, we didn't. We did not do our Route 2 encounter because we did, oh, we didn't get the town map yet. Okay, so this is our next encounter. I think we're ready for it. Maybe this will be trash, or maybe the, Viridian Forest Pokemon will be trash. Let's see. Here it is. What do we got? What do we got? What's in the box? A Wingull. I have an irrational hatred of Wingulls. We are definitely naming this trash. Gosh. And Faulkner's Wingull. In Ruby and Sapphire, you surf and you fight so many Wingulls. Okay, this is not very effective, so I think it's fine to use. I think Wingulls are pretty good early Pokemon, but we already have a water type and we already have a flying type. So I'm not thrilled. Okay, we could supersonic it, but it might kill itself. So the type coverage isn't great. It's a good enough Pokemon, but you know, not thrilled about this one. We've been pretty good. We've been pretty happy with the other ones, so yeah. We'll see if Wingull gets any fun like abilities or moves in this game. Oh, Ryder's here. Ryder, have you been here yet today? I don't think I've seen you yet. 7 viewers, though. It's pretty good. We take that. We beat Morty today. We beat Morty, and we almost beat Erica, but she had a focus sash we didn't expect. We had a Ninjask, powered up 6 stages of attack and 6 stages of speed, with super effective aerial 110 power flying move. Like, it was so strong. It would one-shot any grass Pokemon for sure, unless it had a focus sash, like, and then it had a focus sash. It was so troll. So upset. Oh, you should sleep over watching the stream for sure. Don't worry about it. I'll post the highlights at some point, so catch up that way. Or just ask anything if you want to know. But yeah, that's a Viper. Or Superior. The focus sash on it, though. Ah! So rough. It didn't even use Leaf Storm or whatever. I assume it's a contrary one, because that's what I'd do. But we just like extreme speeded it after it killed our Ninjask, because it lived from the thing. Nice. So now we're doing a non-random. We're trying that out. I'm enjoying the early game of it, but once we're too familiar with what's in these bushes, it might be less enjoyable. But for now, I'm really enjoying it. Really matters Zigzagoon didn't have Okay, we're naming it trash without a C. Hey, at least I know because you won't let me say it. You knew about the, like, focus hash and stuff? Yeah, that's good to not spoil that, but you weren't here anyway. Someone else told me about the Mega Venusaur, but I tried to ignore it. It's all good. She had, like, all the grass starters, so it made sense that it would kind of show up. Jolly, ick. Rain Dish, ick. Water Gun, Eh, eh. Not too thrilled about Wingull here. Okay. So we get our encounter. We get our Viridian Forest encounter. So far, we haven't missed any encounters, which is huge. So because we haven't fought like evolved Pokemon or anything, so the catch rates are reasonable. And we got a Thunderwave. We got Diana with Thunderwave, so catching stuff's a lot easier than it otherwise would be. Okay, this encounter is probably going to be some garbage bug Pokemon that we don't like, but there's a chance it's like a Pikachu or something. Oh my gosh, Pikachu would be so hype. If only we could pay $350,000 to get a Pikachu. Alright, let's see what it is. What's in the box? What's in the box? Big bucks, no whammies. No whammies. Okay, let's go walk over here. See if we can learn bug bite. Gotta lengthen out this moment a little bit. Can anyone learn that? Nope. Alright, but whatever we catch here probably can. Is it a Joltik? Is it a Pikachu? It's a Weedle! Yay! I always wanted a Weedle. Yay! Okay, what can we do that doesn't kill it? Probably Zigzagoon Tackle. Hopefully that doesn't kill it. It's okay to keep a couple guys lower level too, but you want to have like someone who can tank the wild Pokemon as well. So we didn't need to like hyper level up Zigzagoon. Bulbasaur should be able to beat Corpish, and then we just need somebody to beat Trico, and it looks like that somebody's going to be Spearow. So when those two win, then we can XP share everybody else up. Okay, we can probably hit it one more time, but I think that's unnecessarily risky of crit. So we'll just not. I think poison type can't get poisoned anymore, so this is pretty good. I think that's the thing. So we can growl it pretty safely, and we got 5 guys if he's poisoning us. But we want to save our Pokeballs, even though after this we'll be a lot more free on them. This is our last encounter. So we get the egg. This is our last encounter until like after Brock and everything, and we'll have actual money. And we still have 10 Pokeballs left, so we're doing really, really well on that. Which means we don't have to waste money on it. Maybe we could have spent less on the Pokeballs, but I have to buy them in groups of 10, so I get the Premier Ball. I just have to. Okay, we're gonna try. I'm nervous about naming it this, because we probably won't get the moves right away, but my favorite Beedrill I ever had, I taught all the moves with Beam in them. And it was troll, but it was fun. So we're gonna name you Beamdrill in honor of that Beedrill. But you probably won't have any beam moves for a really long time. So we could teach you Bug Bite, but you might naturally learn that. I'm okay with this, I guess. Shield Dust, that's pretty good. Poison Sting. Okay. Okay. Let's go heal. If Zigzagoon just had pickup, I'd be so happy with it. Oh my gosh. We'd be getting so many items. I'm gonna complain about that for the whole run, okay? Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna do it. I was so happy to get a Zigzagoon right away. I'm never really gonna use it probably, but like, pickup would have been so good. All right. So in this grass, well, what we want to do here is we want to get Captain to a high enough level that it can beat Trico, and then we get the XP share. Because it's kind of inefficient to farm without that. So there's 3 Pokemon we don't know here, or 4 Pokemon we don't know there. Might be best to just farm in the forest because there's probably all bugs. And they're higher level. There's a ton of Pokemon we don't know about there. I'm really curious to see what they put in the beginning of the game. Because normally there's so few. You can't do that many runs. But in this you can do a ton. Wait, why are you telling me Erica's team now? I don't want to know spoilers. I did fight all of them except one though. So I assume it's whatever other starter she didn't have, but I don't want spoilers for the teams. It's fun to like experience it or whatever. Okay, So we got Weedle, and there's a ton of Pokemon here, so they're all probably, yep, Caterpie. Shocker. There's a Caterpie in the forest. Oh, it's level 6. We should get a lot of XP, right? Nice. 100. Hundo. Got our friend the Weedle. Nice. Peck is so good for this. Oh my gosh. We want to make sure you're high enough level to... Oh, Pikachu! We were that close. It has an orange berry. We were that close to getting a Pikachu. That'd have been so hype. Been so hype. And then we could thief Pikachus for a light ball. We could have had a light ball Pikachu for Misty. That'd have been sick. Some run, someday. We'll do it. It'll happen. No, please don't tell me teams I haven't fought. Why do you feel I need to do that? You could say, well, I mean, I've seen like Brock's team a lot of times, but I don't know. Yeah, I said that, and it's in the title. I'm trying some non-randomized because I think it'll be fun to see what the normal game is. I don't think it's like harder or anything. I don't know why you're shocked. I've talked about it like a ton of times during runs saying I felt like I wanted to try it. Because the fun of randomizer is if you're like bored with like the normal game. And I haven't even tried the normal game, so I'm excited to like just kind of run through. And there's a huge amount of variety. So it looks like you could play the non-randomizer version quite a bit without having to do anything too crazy. Plus then I don't get all these like OP evolved Pokemon for like the first gym. I'll have like normal stuff, which would be kind of cool. It'll make the earlier gyms a bit harder, I think, to not have like super evolved strong Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. I think Brock felt too easy, but maybe he'll feel a little harder. We're getting a lot of Pikachus. Maybe it's because of Frisk. I did not expect Pikachu to be this common here. It was like a 5%er in the original, I feel like. It's pretty rare. Okay. So we want Bulbasaur and... Ooh, Surskit. That's cool. I don't know how good its evolved form is, but it does have Intimidate. Yeah, that's weird they made it common. I suppose it's just like a for fan thing, but... That means we'll have a higher chance of catching it at least, I suppose. Future runs. But man, when the roll is like you can get a Weedle or a Caterpie or a Pikachu, like, oh man, Pikachu sounds so much better than all these dumb bug Pokemon. Butterfree is pretty good early, but holds off. Okay, we already have Growl on someone else, so let's get rid of that. Fury Attack might prove useful at some point. Not really interested in keeping it for too long. Okay, so we're level 11. That should be plenty enough to beat the Trico, and then we can XP share. I feel like you're missing the theme here. You keep telling me stuff that's gonna happen, and I keep telling you I don't want spoilers. So, does that make sense? Like, I want to experience the game without looking stuff up or hearing about what's gonna happen, because it's fun to like experience it. So, if you can avoid telling me things that I'm about to experience, that would be cool. Okay. So we want to start with you, and we should be able to beat Brendan pretty easily. I could teach Weedle Bug Bite, but it might learn that naturally, and my Oran Berries are kind of useful here. We want them for Brock. Yeah, I like the advantage of replayability on randomized. So I think this game would get too repetitive, just nuzlocking it on normal, but I think we can do quite a few normal runs before it gets to that point, and we'll see which one we're having more fun with and how that goes. But I think we'll try some standard for a bit here. Seems pretty fun. There is the issue of like, you know, there's only like 8 Pokemon in the bush, so if you catch the same thing over and over again, it'd probably be kind of rough. I think I have some ideas for how to spice up like the starters, because I've said it a few times, but I'm really like not thrilled about the idea of Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander every game on my team, or like getting a gifted Magikarp every game. So I think I have some ideas for what I can do to vary that up. The biggest one that comes to mind for the Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander is just use it until you catch your first Pokemon, and then release it. And then I think like give you a second encounter in an area would be cool. So you can choose which area. So if you do like an early area, you're likely to get like a Rattata or a Pidgey, but you'll have more Pokemon early. Or you could save it for like a later area and get something cool. I think that'd be fun. For the starter specifically. Because giving up your starter is giving up like a pretty good Pokemon. Um, so I don't know what the coin case, I don't know what they do for the coin case in this game. No. The guy who normally gives you the coin case in like regular Fire Red gives you like a ton of money. Instead, he gives you 20,000. Okay, so we kind of want Tackle still. I think we could probably get rid of Growl, but I don't really want Poison Powder. It's probably better than Growl, and we already have Thunder Wave. So I imagine that they just have you use money to buy things instead of a coin case. Then you don't get to do the fun gambling. Oh, Sleep Powder. We're gonna get rid of Poison Powder for that for sure. Yes. What? You got $20,000. How could you be disappointed? I was happy. I was like, 20K, let's go. But I guess, well, no, you're doing this game. 20K is great. You could like do 3 natures with that. Besides, you can't even get the game corner right away. Like it's closed. All right, we get the XP share. Now I can finally level up these other Pokemon on my team. 3 days? What are you doing? Oh yeah, I hope there's some way to gamble, but I mean they could just let you gamble with money, right? That could be a thing. So Bulbasaur has Sleep Powder now. There's probably a way to gamble. You just probably have to beat Erica first. I haven't gotten there quite yet, but that is going to be a big like prep point for me because there's going to be a ton of TMs, I bet. All right, so now we kind of just want to farm with you two because you're the Fed guys. So let's keep up Captain in the forest. I'm curious what other bugs are there. Well, you're not good against Pikachus, and we find a lot of those. Maybe it's better to do Bulbasaur here and see what's in this area. I'm really having fun exploring what Pokemon are in this early game. Oh, Patrat. I do not like him, so I'm glad I didn't catch him. So Wingull was better than that, at least. Oh, Shinx. I would have been really happy with that. It's like a Mareep. It's like a worse version, like a new version, less cool. Oh, and there's Mareep. Oh, this is sick. They put some really cool Pokemon early in the game. I like this a lot. No, I don't think they like hard stop you from getting money. I think they just like try not to hand it out like candy, but they give you lots of ways to get it. Okay, Ryder, you're really missing the point of not spoiling things, okay? So don't look a bunch of stuff up that I haven't gone through and posted in this chat. If you want to DM somebody, great, but like, can you try to stop spoiling things? You really seem to be missing the point there. Um, but yeah, like they give you the amulet coin, they give you that move that triples the money you get. Like, it's not like they hard it's not like they hard stop you from getting any money. It's just like they put a lot of things that money is good at getting, or like they put a lot of things in the game that make you want money. So money becomes a lot more valuable, but they don't seem to like make it so you can't get any or anything like that. It's just so I don't think they would take out gambling so that people didn't save state because it would be really grindy to get money that way. I feel like. but like it's still pretty hard to get enough money to like make your guys perfect IVs. So I think the Persian thing is something they didn't quite anticipate being as easy as it is. Okay, so we're actually level 13 already, and the cap's 15. I forget what level Bulbasaur evolves at, so that'll be fun to find out. I wonder if I can't remember. Oh, Electro Ball. Ooh, that's a powerful move to learn at this stage in the game. I feel like that's like some electric Pokemon's best move, and your speed's pretty good. That's definitely better than Bubble. Holy smokes! I think you can be the leader in this for a little bit here. It's a Bulbasaur. You learned Sleep Powder. We like that. I think you just one-shot like everything with Electric Ball here. We gotta. Oh, you learned Bug Bite, so we didn't have to waste time teaching it. And then you're gonna evolve, right? Yeah, let's go. Then you can learn Harden. Come on, Weedle. Here we go. Kakuna. We didn't even use Weedle in a single battle. Rip. Um, yeah, eating stuff would be good when you're hungry. Okay, we got Kakuna. So let's check out our team here. Okay, you got Shed Skin, so it can heal status problems. Its stats changed quite a bit. It's still got Bug Bite, still got Poison Sting. Kakuna's got okay moves. Like, Bug Bite didn't exist in Gen 1. That's a really big buff for these bug Pokemon. Like, having a 60 power stab move is crazy. And then we got Water Gun Supersonic, you got nothing. We got Vine Whip, which is 45 power in this game. I could swear it's 40 in the old games. We got Sleep Powder, we got Leech Seed. We got Peck. We got Pursuit. Pursuit's okay. And we got Electro Ball, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why they would let that Pokemon learn Electro Ball at this level. That's like a... Ooh, Burmy, I'm glad we didn't get that either. Yeah, this grass was... This grass is really high or low roll. Like... So... I think he's garbage. He just seems like a bad Rattata. Wiggle's a good Pokemon, but I don't like it. These two are awesome. These are like the high rolls here. Sweet electric Pokemon. Hoppip is kind of bad, but I love. I think this is just like a dark dog puppy thing. Might be good. Might be like Mightyena. Sandslash is alright. Burmy's a real low roll. Not as high low roll as the forest so far though. You can get like a Pikachu or like a Weedle. Electro Ball and a Wingull. Oh, it's a fire type? Cool. Yeah, that's a really good find for this area then. I should know what type it is because I fought it, but I didn't pay attention. Yep, we got a Wingull. So we can match Falconer and be twins on that, but it's gonna have better moves. So I was naming all the Pokemon after mods. Or I started doing that, and one of them said they wanted me to name it Trash, and another one said Diana, and then Beam Drill was my own creation, and Captain was my own creation. But you know, I started with you, so then I just kind of did the mod thing. But I hate Wingles. I hate them. They're good. They're fine. It's a cool Pokemon. I just hate it. I played Gen 3, and there's so much water in Gen 3. It's like you're playing Wind Waker. Um, but there were so many Wingles, and I just remember being lost and wandering around like in the ocean, which is just as bad as a cave because there's wild Pokemon every 3 steps. And there were Wingles and Pelipers everywhere. No, I hate Pelipers too. They were everywhere, and I just would have to fight one every few steps. So I think of them like most people think of Zubats. They're Zubats to me. Pests, irritating you every few steps. Ugh. But I mean, Water Flying's like a fine type and everything, but I just don't like them. Oh, I don't know. Zubat, like Crobat is good, but like Zubat was bad. It was a bad Pokemon, and it just like was every 3 steps you'd find one. It was so awful. But I mean, they introduced Crobat and made it like a good Pokemon, so I can see why people would like Zubats, but I think that would probably be mostly based in Crobat. being a thing. Because if Crobat didn't exist, you know, Zubat's a pretty trash Pokemon. Okay, so there's 4 missing in this grass. That's quite a few. Whoa, a Deerling. I wonder what makes the Deerlings different colors. Maybe we can just Electro Ball, kill it through, not very effective, huh? Yeah, that's how fast we are. Let's go. Yeah, Team Rocket Pokemon. We need Thief so we can get Sharp Beak from Spearow. That'd be sick. Deerling looks kind of cool. I've never used one really, I don't think, so. We already started with Bulbasaur, so it's kind of good we didn't catch one this run. But they do offer a lot of like different types early game in this game. I'm really enjoying seeing what they decided to include. I've actually been such a Wing Attack's huge. I've actually been such a fan of the developers' decisions, so I think playing it on non-random I'm gonna actually enjoy a lot. It's different seasons. Okay. Does it change them in any way? Or do they just visually look different? Because I think Burmese like a different type based on what color he is. We're actually probably high enough for our level to fight our rival pretty soon. I think our rival's first Pokemon will probably be like a Pidgey, and then it'll have a Charmander. So Diana's actually like perfect for wrecking him. And he's got level like 9s, I think. So we'll get to 11 and then we'll wreck our rival before even going through the forest. I think we need the money for our rival to have a chance of buying the egg anyway. And we gotta be kind of high level to do that. I'd like to hatch the egg and then ditch whatever Pokemon. Okay, it doesn't change its type or anything, or stats. Ooh, the Peaky Beak's good. Yeah, they have some really cool ideas here. Like, there's a lot of, like, if I was just playing the game and I wanted to, like, pick, like, 2 or 3 Pokemon from this early game and use them, there's so many choices. Whereas if you're just, like, playing the game and you want to pick 2 or 3 with, like, regular Fire Red, it's really hard to, like, find good ones. So, like, you want Pidgey, like, Rattata, there's a lot more options early game. I think they should have done that with, like, actual Pokemon games. It's, like, increase the pool of early Pokemon that you can fight and find. Just so, like, replaying the game felt a lot better and you didn't end up using the same guys over and over again. And they even have like the rare monkeys in the first grass, and I bet they rotate out. That's super cool. We found the water monkey. I could see me doing a bunch of runs on standard. Or maybe we just like rotate between standard and not standard. Okay, so we'll hit 11, then we'll crush our rival. Dude, Electro Ball and Shinchou is so good here. The issue is with Faulkner, like I really just want to Electro Ball him. Okay, we should use Kakuna once before it evolves into a Beedrill. Oh, like Arceus or whatever? That's crazy. That shouldn't be in on hard mode, right? That's crazy. Okay, we'll use you once before. That's Arceus, right? You give it a plate and it turns into that type. I feel like that was Gen 5, but maybe not. Okay, we got Bug Bite. Oh, maybe it's a different one. Okay, that sounds more reasonable because I think Arceus had like insane stats. You probably won't find legendary Pokemon on hard mode. I think the only one I ever found was that water Pokemon that had kind of bad stats that was supposedly legendary. Drill, Drill, Drill. Oh gosh, we did do no damage here. Super effective poison. Wait, are you saying Mewtwo's bad, or are you saying Mewtwo's like a knockoff? Mewtwo's like original, and his types are so good, or like his stats are so good. Yeah, 95 is okay. Like, that'd be weird. What your move pool would be if I'm so excited to have a B drill. Okay, we used to enough now. Oh, Dan at level 11. Let's go. Let's fight our rival. It's rival time. It's rival time. This should be so easy because he's got a bird Pokemon and then his starter. I'm pretty sure. It should be really easy. Usually he has a random Pokemon and then the other random starter for this battle, but I think he'll have a bird. Electro Ball should be so good against it. Yeah, Starly instead of Pidgey though. That's cool. Scales a little bit better, a little harder to beat. We got our Wise Glasses Electro Ball. He gets a quick attack off before he dies. Mewtwo's a clone. Okay. Mewtwo's like human plus Mew. And then we should be able to bubble his Charmander. That should take care of that. Okay, but is it really a clone if, like, you're mixing it with other things? It's like man-made, but they they used Mew and human DNA to make Mewtwo, which is crazy. And it really brings up that idea of like how alike humans are Pokemon and is Pokemon slavery and all that fun stuff. No, they're your friends and they battle with you. Because a lot of Pokemon seem like animals, so it's like, okay, they're your pets, and you know, trainers treat them relatively similar to how we treat like dogs and stuff. Some trainers are really nice to them, some trainers are less nice. It's unfortunate. There's probably like Pokemon cruelty laws. But then like you get like Machamp and you're like, this really a pet or is it a human? Or Alakazam. Gets kind of weird. Gets kind of weird. Okay. You got wing attacks. You're actually pretty strong. Alright, do we want to do anything fun here? Let's see. We don't have near enough money. I guess we can just go through here and I think Spearow's pretty good at wrecking stuff. There's still 3 mystery Pokemon there, but I guess we can come back and grind later. I think we have to beat Faulkner before we have enough for the egg, and I really don't want to sell the Wise Glasses this game because I think we're strong enough to beat Faulkner without selling them. I don't think we need the egg, and I want to keep the Wise Glasses because they're pretty good. What type is this? It looks like it evolves into like a fire type. Kind of cool. Spearow is a little nervous to keep out first because of Pikachu's. Okay, you know the difference. I'm sorry you're a little salty, but like, it just said like 3 times in a row, don't spoil things, and then you're like, oh, Erica has these Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, that's fine if I'm like, oh, I wonder what this evolves into. That's okay. But if it's like something specific to the game, like, what Pokemon does this person have, or stuff like that, then I'd rather it be a surprise. But if it's like looking up the moveset of a Pokemon, if it's like looking up what level somebody learns something, or if, like what level they evolve or something, I'm not too worried about that. But, so Twin Needle isn't even better than Bug Bite, really. It's kind of funny. I want to get rid of Harden though. Okay, we got a beam drill going here. No beam attacks though. use our B-drill a bit here, because you're gonna fall off real hard. And we can't even use you against Faulkner. It's just sad. Your ability is way worse than both your other abilities, but your stats are pretty good. Not even amazing, though, for twice evolved Pokemon. Is there, like, a Mega B-drill or something? I feel like I remember hearing about a Mega B-drill. So maybe he'll be useful. We can box him for a long time, and then we'll get the Mega, and maybe he'll be a Pokemon again. Kakuna, this is what you'll be someday. There's the sprites looking sick. I don't know if Rain Dish on Wingle's good. Because I'm not going to have a rainy day team. It's so unlikely. I've always wanted to have a good B-drill, but I've never been able to do it. The best B-drill I had was the fun one with all the beam attacks. We had Signal Beam, we had Solar Beam, we had... I forget what they all were. Everything was a beam move, it was cool. So, Bug Bite is just better than Twin Needle, probably. Oh, that's disappointing. We got twice as much chance of critting on Twin Needles, right? We get to attack twice, so if either of these crit, he dies. Okay. And we got some poison chance. Oh, do we get 2 chances of poison because it hits twice? That'd be kind of cool. Maybe Twin Needle's okay. It's like your signature move. We gotta use it, right? Oh, true. That is true. We did try to use Thunder there. But, and Wingo's flying type, so that'll be really strong in the Bugsy fight. Good call. Twin Needle. Using B-drill in this place is awful. Everything's bug. I just wanted to use it because it evolved. I think Butterfree stays relevant for a while. Yeah, Night Shock, we lost to Erica. But we beat Morty, so that's farther than we got, and we had a good battle with Erica. If she didn't have a Focus Sash that we didn't know about, I think we had her. So we had a Ninjask buffed. Six stages of attack and 6 stages of speed with a super effective flying attack. So we thought we'd one-shot everything, but then it had a Focus Sash, didn't die, and killed us. Kind of lost after that, but oh well, it happens. Ooh, why is Ladybug flying when Lady N is fighting? If you were there, you could have spoiled the Focus Sash. Great. I could have looked up her moveset if I wanted to. It's look upable, but I like the blind battle. It's kind of fun. And then, you know, in the next runs, we'll know a little more each time, and it's just like a nice progression to do. Whereas if you look up their stuff right away, then you're not progressing. You don't get the same sense of, like, getting better and stuff, or I wouldn't anyway. Probably should learn this because we're fighting all bug Pokemon. So it's really hard to justify having Twin Needle and Bug Bite. I don't think we need String Shot to catch Pokemon, so we can get rid of that. And this is our only poison move. From Route 22 we got the Spearow. And we're doing Nuzlocke still, so no Rockruff. But I'm really... they got some cool stuff here, because we're trying not randomized this time. Which I haven't seen before at all, so it's kind of exciting to see all the new Pokemon they added to the early game. Really like it. I was pretty happy with the Zigzagoon catch, until I saw it didn't have pickup. We got a Frisk Pokemon, we're really happy about that. That'll help with Thief a lot. We got Headbutt on you, now you actually might be useful. But we really, really just wanted you to have pickup. Okay, we got Overgrow, we got Sleep Powder. Energy Ball, or Electro Ball is insane here. Such a good early game move. I think it's best to just have Spearow beat all these bugs. I mean, Wingull would be pretty good at it too. We gotta get Wingull up to level as well, so it's probably better. I don't really like Wingull, so I might ditch it. Just hate that Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon, but I just hate it. Okay. We only got, 3 or 4 more trainers in here or something. I'm not gonna sell the Wise Glasses for the egg this time, I think. I want to keep them. we're gonna get to level 15 and I'm excited for some stress. I imagine the first couple gym leaders will be tougher because you don't have like evolved Pokemon. You don't catch like a Marowak in the wild, you catch a Cubone and then it doesn't evolve for them. So my stats will be a little lower on my guys, so the battles will be tougher. I imagine Faulkner will be pretty hard. Especially since we started with Bulbasaur. But we did get to like catch everything. Because it's so much easier to catch non-evolved guys. I like hard video games. And it seems like, I don't know, when I was younger they made video games a lot harder and now they seem to make them just like really easy. So whenever I find something that's hard, it's like exciting. And there's like hard that's fun and there's hard that's not fun too. Like if they just make stuff impossible and unfair, it's not very fun. But I like when it's like a challenge and you have to get better to beat it and stuff. So like Faulkner being required in this game and stuff is cool. Yeah, you definitely should make food. And you don't need my permission to do so. True. Rock does like saying that. Oh, this is level 9. Kinda scary. I wonder if that guy at the end of it has a Beedrill. Like the last trainer in here. I feel like that's too strong, but I feel like I remember him having one. So, that'll be exciting. Shockwave. Let's go. We take those. The issue is, Electro Ball is so good, I don't want to get rid of it. I can't imagine ever wanting to use Supersonic. It's got 55% accuracy. It's nice to have a status move, but... So, like, we could Thunder Wave Supersonic somebody. And Shockwave's a lot more consistent than Electro Ball, and it's 60 damage, and it has more accuracy. So it probably makes sense to just get rid of Electro Ball here. And keep Supersonic, because that's probably a better moveset. Thunder Wave Supersonic, and then... But I like Electro Ball. It's fun. The speedy move and such. Oh, Grill's at the max level. Learn Takedown. We can get rid of Tackle. Takedown and Leech Seed have a little bit of synergy. But that's like 90 power or something. That's kind of... It's pretty strong for this point. Well, you just got back, but I named the Bulbasaur after Grill because he's doing a vanilla red run for like the first time, and he started with Bulbasaur. And then I just named some Pokemon after other mods because that was kind of the theme there. But if you want to pick a name of something, I'm open to suggestions. But we're not catching anything for a while here. We'll hatch the egg, but we'll probably... Oh, Shroomish. I love Shroomish. Yes. We'll hatch the egg, but that probably won't be until after Faulkner. And it's got to be a name that I'm okay with. If you want to name somebody Poop, I probably will say no, for example. But, okay, we kind of want to do that battle. I think we're healthy enough and everything. Now we're doing fine. Okay, so you're max level and you didn't evolve. So you must evolve at like 16. That's unfortunate. Still got Spearow. Wingle's like our lowest level-ish, so we should probably have him go first. Super effective and everything. Be kind of nice to have an Ivysaur for the Brock fight, but oh well. I really do want to look up when Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander evolve again. I thought it was like 14, 15, 16. But maybe it's 16, 17, 18. I don't even know what Brubik is yet. I've seen it a few times, but... just don't think I'd ever want to use Mist. The other moves have some use at least. Some scenario that I'd use them in, but Mist I just cannot see myself using. Okay, what do we got going on? Okay, we saw almost everything in here. So, you know, this is a given. I'm surprised there aren't Wurmples. I thought there'd be Wurmples and then like a new gen of Wurmple. This looks like a Wurmple from a new gen. Yeah, but I don't know like what it evolves into or anything. I know like nothing about it other than that it's bug type. I just killed it and it looks weak. I'm just not familiar with whatever gen it's from. So yeah, like I'd be really excited about getting a Ladybug here, a Pikachu here, a Shroomish here, whatever this is. You sounded like it. Maybe it evolves into like a bug fire or something. Then Cat I wouldn't be upset with because Shadindra's really cool, but he'd be really bad in a Nuzlocke. And then there's two things we didn't run into. I think one of them's a Joltik. I think one of them is a Joltik because the rival guy was looking for a Joltik, so it makes sense. Okay. Alright, and then this grass is the same as that other grass. This Pokemon looks cool. Married Shinx would be really good to get early. Winkle's good, but I don't like him. Hoppip's kind of bad, but I do like him. Sandshrew impressed us a ton last run. I hate Burmy. I don't like this Patrat thing. So there's some good and bad in these, which is fun. You don't want them to all be great. Alright, we can heal up. We're actually really high level for... Usually we like rush here to get the egg, but we're not gonna have enough money for the egg, right? Yeah, we'd have to sell our wide lens for it. I just don't think that's the play. I think the 6 guys we have should be good enough to beat Falconer, and then when we beat him, we'll have enough money for it. Nope, I don't think we'll catch anybody for a while. It's just the egg. So we want to... Yep, we want to grind. So everybody's 15. We fought all the trainers we can, so we just gotta grind for quite a while here to get everybody to 15. Voted top 10 Pokemon of the year? Is that like based on stats or just like based on how cool it is? Oh, you're right, this is fire. We got a bunch of grinding to do here, get everybody to 15. Then we can fight Falconer. We poisoned it? Let's go. Beedrill is just not matching up type-wise against anything here, jeez. So Falconer's flying, Brock's rock. The forest is full of bugs. And outside the forest there's all these flying and fire and stuff. Bug-type Pokemon are not positioned well in this game. Oh man. Like, at least they're neutral against Misty, but we don't really want to fight bugs with bugs for Bugsy. Vikavolt. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I'm not really going to learn much about the new Pokemon unless I catch them and get them levels and stuff. This is a better Growl. Yeah, it just goes first. Seems good. Okay, and then I think we probably should not use single. I do want to see what all the Pokemon in these areas are, so I don't mind just fighting the grass here. There's 2 new ones for this area yet. Because it's more efficient to like pick something you can one-shot and that gives a lot of XP and then just dex nab it. But kind of enjoying just seeing what's in the grass and fighting all these. Chicken patty sandwich, let's go. Hopefully your stomach will hate you less after that. I feel like the grinding is a lot slower because we're not fighting like evolved Pokemon in the wild here, so we're getting less XP. What is a Skwovet? Must be one of these wild Pokemon I'm killing. But that's why I'm your rival. Or you named your rival Nescap or whatever. Got Shinx. Ooh, Intimidate, so good. Getting an Intimidate this early would be sick. I don't know if Mary or Shinx is better with their final form, but they're both cool. Wait, Zigzagoon already had a evolution. Oh, so you mean like Laloon evolves? Yeah, I had the squirrel in one of my random runs. It was okay. Oh, maybe Zigzagoon's actually a Pokemon I don't have to bench right away then. That's interesting. My plan was just to wait till I could switch abilities and switch its ability to pick up. And that was all I was probably gonna ever do. Maybe in these battles when I don't have any Pokemon, send it out. Oh, a fan feed, that's so cool. Let's go. Get fan feed right away. Okay, so there's one more Pokemon we haven't seen in this area. Let's do some Chip Chow here. It's probably pretty rare, huh? Okay, I think we're just gonna Shockwave. We should probably train in the areas with more than one Pokemon we're missing. So like this, we're missing two. Combi, cool. I just hate that it. Like, I want to make a Combi rule that if I catch a Combi and it's a boy, I can like catch a girl Combi instead. I should make a Combi clause. I really should. I get so mad if I catch a boy Combi. Combi clause. I think that's fair that you should be able to get a girl if that's the Pokemon you're catching, so you can evolve it. They should have just made all Combis female. I don't remember which one's Route 3. And I didn't get the town map from Save Sister. But I did all the encounters I can do before Brock. So once I beat Brock, I can do more encounters, but until then I can't. And then there's the egg in Pewter City that I can get, but we'll actually see what's supposed to be in that egg. That'll be interesting. I think it's probably a random table of like 8 or something different Pokemon, but we'll see. Yeah, they put all the like weird, goofy type stuff in this game that I know of, so I've seen plenty of goofy Sandshrews and stuff. It's pretty exciting. I kind of like that because it's new, but it's like still familiar to me in a way. So I get to still use like a Sandshrew, but then it's a weird. Oh, if it's the first passive grass after the forest, I was just grinding, like killing Pokemon in there for like 10 minutes. So yeah, I definitely found my encounter. But maybe I'm mistaken because I thought this is Route 2 and I thought that was Route 2 as well. So if it's a different route than this, if it's a different route than this, I've been messing up and only getting one, and I should have got two. But I think it's the same route because like I when I left here, I did not see everything in this grass, um, and it looks like the same exact route as that one. So I think it's still Route 2. It is in this game, I'm pretty sure. You don't even have to level up when you change the EVs, and it just automatically changes it. Whereas in like the other games I played, you'd have to level up to change it. So if you rare candied one of your guys to level 100, you just never get EVs. So if you do the IVs, it should just change it immediately. But you could easily test that. Just save before, look at what the number is, and then change it. And then if it's different, it's different. But fighting Ladian is so hype. Don't know how good its stats are, but I kind of want one. Okay, so there's only one Pokemon in here still. I never know if the one Pokemon left's like a 1% encounter. Then it feels kind of weird to just sit in the grass for that long to find a Pansage. But, well, like, the word retroactively there is kind of weird. So, like, if your level 50 whatever has so many IVs or EVs, it will have this amount of that stat. It doesn't matter if you got the EVs or IVs at level 49 or level 2, like, that's what the stat is. So it's, I don't know, the phrasing of that feels weird to me. You don't have to do anything once you put the stat on them. Like, you don't have to level up or anything. And it doesn't matter if you put it on them at a low level or at a high level. Or when they're unevolved or when they're evolved or anything. Depending on the game you're playing with the one level up thing, but you just want to do an all monkeys game. So I think that's with the like the route changes every day, so I imagine we rolled the water monkey today, but tomorrow it might be the grass monkey. It's kind of cool. Older sleuth, not a chance. Man, I'd have gotten so many held items with pickup if only I had it. I feel like all the one-ofs left are really rare. Yeah, all the monkeys. I think there's probably enough monkeys in the game to do a monkey comp. You could do like a Mankey, and those three monkeys, and then I think there's some like grass monkey later on. Be kind of funny. Pretty bad at killing deerlings. No, no, that's not how it works. Not at all. Yeah, otherwise you'd want to like, I'd have to like pick a bunch of Pokemon and catch them at early levels and then keep them in my box the whole game, and then like when I could EV train them, I'd EV train them, and then they'd be like way better. That'd be such a mess. But generally, when you casually play through Pokemon games, you completely ignore EVs and IVs. So this game like lets you still use those, which is probably necessary because I think the gym leaders have like perfect EVs and IVs to make them harder. So you kind of got to be competitive with them. Yeah, I don't know the different names of the different monkeys, but I really want to find out what these other Pokemon are. I mean, I guess it's fine because we're getting to level 15. Man, Chinchou would be so good against Faulkner if he just didn't have that Emogla. Ugh. So I could send out Chinchou first and then switch and expect him to switch to Emogla while I do that. Then I could take out the Emogla and then I could have Chinchou beat the rest of the guy, which is probably what I'm thinking that's what I might do. We'll have to look at our movesets and stuff. That might be the strat. Yep, there's a place you can just remove the EVs on the dude, so you don't have to like not use guys because you want to do that. That would be such a pain. I would hate it. So you'd have to like, oh, this guy's good. I'm gonna save him for later so I can make him good. Like, ugh, that would have been rough. Be so annoyed. But yeah, in Saffron City, that's why I like don't fight Surge and I go through the rock tunnel because like pretty much all that stuff is there and it costs a lot of money to do, but that's how you can get the EVs you want and the IVs. But I don't do the IVs very often. I think you kind of have to find Persians to do the IVs because it just costs so much money. You could be like, oh, I have a D minus of this stat that's really important to me. I'll spend 70,000 to fix it, but like if you're gonna spend 350,000 per Pokemon, you're just not gonna have enough money for that. I feel like unless you find some great way to get money. Okay, so you're 14. Let's use Zigzagoon a little bit here. Oh, here it is. Rookie D. Is Rookie D a cool Pokemon? It looks weird. Oh, is this evolve into that Pokemon Faulkner has? Is that a thing? Okay, is there still one more in here? I feel like there's still one more in here. Oh, whoa. Oh, it just changed. So at 5 p.m. my time, the Pokemon change. So we missed out on all that other stuff, but wow. Okay, so we could have got the Goofy Sandshrew here. We could have got Rookie D if we just started playing the game a little later. Corsevire. I think Corsevire is that Faulkner Pokemon bird thing. That seems right. But I haven't really seen any of those guys except the Faulkner battle. Yep, so there's a bunch of new ones here. Oh, you're still here, and there's the weird-looking Zigzagoon Chat was talking about. We got a weird-looking Rattata. It's probably dark type, and this is probably dark type, but maybe they're like steel or something fun. It's exciting. We got Seedots we could have gotten. Oh gosh, I hate fighting Bide Pokemon. I realize we're not getting any XP for this, but I kind of want to just see what's in the grass because it's exciting to me. What the options were. Oh, we got Hoot Hoots. There's like a huge variety of what we can get, and it even just difference. Oh, if we cared about pronouncing Pokemon's names correctly, I would just never say any Pokemon names because I'm gonna pronounce them all wrong. Ooh, we got Poochyena. Let's go. That's part of the benefit of nicknaming them is I can say the nickname name. Right, we got Stevenson out here. You don't need to know how to say Zigzagoon. Okay, so we did run into everything. Hoothoot's pretty cool. Seedot's okay. Gotta have a grass stone to evolve it, I think. Leaf stone. Chana's fun. Alright. And then we got a bunch of new stuff we can encounter here. So we didn't get Thief in time to thief anything, but I don't think any of the stuff in the grasses had anything too special. Okay, this is not very effective. It's probably still strong enough. Oh gosh, bite. Oh gosh, run. Get out of here. Yeah, so you need a leaf stone. Because, you know, by the time I'm level 34, I probably want it to be evolved instead of using a Wimpy Stage 2 Pokemon on, like, Surge. You know? Unless there's a way to evolve it into Shiftry without a leaf stone. I doubt its middle form is that good. Oh, here's the Rock Ruff. That seems like a very popular one for this area this early in the game. If it's pure rock type, though, I'm not really a fan of pure rock type. Ugh, I'm not a fan of this guy either. Ooh, we got Accented Ease. La Bebe. Pure fairy type. It looks like it'd be grass type because it's got a flower. We got Spanish Ease. Very fancy. Alright, Ryder. Get some more food. Thanks for hanging out. Two more. There's not really much we can do for like TMs or prep for Faulkner or anything like that. So maybe we just hit 15, fight Faulkner, hatch the egg, and then tomorrow we can level the egg up to 15 and fight Brock. Might be a good stopping point. Or if we lose to Faulkner, it'll be different, but that seems appropriate. probably the plan. It's already 5. We can stream it for 8 hours. Probably should figure it out pretty soon. B-drill going. Yeah. But it'd be fun to beat Faulkner, or at least see if we're gonna beat him. Then we'll know if we're keeping this run or if we're doing a new one. Then ideally tomorrow we'd beat Misty and go through the rock tunnel and all that jazz. So then day 3 we'd be ready to fight Surge, and basically day 3 would be like the same as today was for that run. That seems like a good general plan. See if we can stick to it. Ooh, you got Peck. I don't want to deal with that. I know I'm like 9 levels ahead of you and I shouldn't care, but okay, we've kind of B-drill typing here is just so bad. It's bad against like everything, jeez. Like flying types are really good in this early game. Okay. Why is it so hard to find these last 2 Pokemon? I just want to know what they are. Is it that much to ask? I feel like I'm trying to fill out the Pokedex, and I'm not playing Nuzlocke, I'm just trying to catch every Pokemon in every area. Just want to know what's here. Because when it's random, it doesn't really matter as much, but when it's like intended, I'm really curious what they put there. Especially in the early game. Some people love that rock ruff, I'm sure. Don't know what it evolves into or if it's any good though. Maybe it gets a second type and then it's okay. Steel or something. We're not getting very much XP for this. Oh, there we go. Pansear. So all the monkeys are pretty catchable early. If we had Thief, we could yoink some orange berries, but that's not that big of a deal. Okay, and there's still one more. So it'd be pretty rare to get a monkey on a Nuzlocke, I think. They seem pretty rare. Just say the same words. Okay, this is another one I bet people like. Just pure grass goat thing. That should be the last one. Yep. Okay, fully explored this route. Until tomorrow. Or whatever. I don't know if it changes multiple times a day or once a day or what. Okay, and this route's fully explored. So there's a water monkey there. There's a fire monkey over there. Maybe it's the same spot. There's always a water monkey there and a fire monkey there, or maybe they rotate. Interesting. Okay, now we get to do Route 2. Oh, nope. Before we forget, we kind of do want the town map, so let's just go grab it, because we're so close to it. And the next best time to get it after this would be when we get Fly. Let's just grab that, and then we'll make sure that that's still Route 2. We didn't mess that up and miss an encounter. Don't think we did, but never know. So we got Route 2, Viridian Forest, and then this is still Route 2, and then Pewter, so Route 3 is over here after Brock. If whoever talked about Route 3 said it is still here. But you get this Route 22 catch as well, which is nice. It does seem like it's different because you go through the forest and you come out, but it's the same route. Maybe my Wingull can just beat his Wingull. Because he can't use Water Pulse and confuse me, so that's nice. We'll just be wing attacking each other. Seems like it'd be just trade, huh? Just wing attack each other, mine would probably win because it's a level or 2 ahead. Maybe. Or at least it would hurt it. Because if we kill the Wingull, then our electric type should be able to take care of the rest. We got Phanpy, we got Burmy still. Quite a bit of Pokemon we haven't seen in this bush. We should really not use Wingull when there's electric types. It's just asking for trouble. Probably a bad idea. I think we healed. So we got more headbutts. Yeah. He's got static, don't they? Really don't want to get paralyzed. Okay, we got the Burmy. Oh, see you, Grill. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully Bulbasaur lives a long life and resembles yours. Yeah, shouldn't be too much more going on. We can resume tomorrow. I think I will be. Keep it up. Sounds good. Okay. Definitely takes long. Well, I would be grinding in a better area if I was doing random probably. Because I'm just trying to see what everything is in the grass for some reason. We're not even going to get Thief until tomorrow, so there's really no point. I guess it'll make it quicker to see what's... Ooh, a Houndor this early? Oh, I bet that's super popular. People love Houndor. Plus we got 3 new ones still. That'd be hyped to get a Houndor right away. I feel like whatever starter you get, you're just gonna catch like 2 more of that type in Nuzlocke. You start like Charmander and you catch that like Fire Puppy and then you catch Houndor. It's pretty funny. And we go so long without seeing any Houndors and then we see multiple. There's a few Dark type at the beginning of this game. That's interesting. Still got the Shinx going on. Beedrill, level 14, about to learn Rage. And that does not seem like the play here. I feel like that is not the play. We don't really like Poison Sting, but Rage does not seem like the play. I, yeah, I don't know if he can get a nice long grindy battle where he can use Rage 20 times and get hit every turn, but probably would die before it did, you know, enough damage to be worth it. Not sure if they changed the mechanics of Rage, but it does not seem like it would be good. So many protects. Okay, Captain's level 15. Ooh, Aerial Ace. That's... Well, yeah, you didn't even wing attack. That's huge. Which went from 35 power to 60. And we got 20 PP on that, so I think it's reasonable to expect we'll heal, and we don't need Peck as well. So Aerial Ace at 15 is huge. It's really, really good. I don't think it's going to help against Rock that much, but if we use Spearow against Vulcanar, that's pretty good. Uh, Flying's still bad against Rock. Okay, Oddish. That makes a lot of sense. There's probably Bellsprouts in here too. Get the Fanfy again. Oh, if we had been using Spearow, we'd get to see what items they hold. I kind of got to make Spearow my main front runner so we can see items and stuff. Oh yeah, we didn't want Wingull because if we get like sparked or something, we're gonna cry. We should just one-shot stuff, and even 4 times effective spark probably won't kill me. I don't think I can miss, and there's no way he goes first. He's 10 levels ahead of him. He goes kind of fast. It'd be pretty funny if he died to like a level 4 critical spark or something. We should have wing attacked that. There's still just, what, 1 Pokemon in here? 2 Pokemon? It's really hard to find them all. 2 Pokemon still, and we've just been in this bush for quite a while and we can't find them. Really curious as to the rates. I kind of wish it gave me the rates. Okay, so there are all 3 monkeys right away. And maybe we just high rolled, but it looks like each grass has a designated monkey, would be my guess. Okay, and they're pretty rare. That's kind of cool. I wonder what is rarer than the monkey that we're not finding. Maybe it's something fairly common and we're just getting, like, quote-unquote unlucky. But we don't have that. Ooh, we didn't one-shot it. That's disturbing. Right, so we can have Chinchou start killing some stuff here. Get a bubble. Man, I am sick of these Shinxes. Perhaps you should check the Viridian Forest grass. See if there's anything exciting in there. So we just have one Pokemon left in this grass to find. It would be fun to see what it is, but the forest might have a few that we haven't seen because day changed, yeah. So there's Spinnerax in here, that's cool. There's Wurmples in here. There's 5 new Pokemon we haven't seen. Probably mostly bugs. So I'm glad we got a Beedrill instead of a Wurmple, right? Because we already had a Dustox last game. Pikachu's so much more common than I feel like it should be in here. It should be a little bit rare. You have to grind for it, to earn it. We already had Ariados last game, so don't need to find that. Don't think any of our guys want to learn Bug Bite. Beedrill's kind of the only one who would be that interested. So we don't need to check if they can again, but I think we already checked. Okay, the pumpkin thing. It's cool. Ghost Grass is a cool type. Okay, and you're gonna be 15 in any moment here, so... Did we, you're out of headbutts? Oh gosh. No, we really should have healed at some point, huh? Ooh. Lip Bug. He looks like a nerd. Wonder what that evolves into. And leveling up in this forest with a Beedrill is not, it's not ideal. Beedrill can't fight Falkner and Brock. Such a bad early game Pokemon, jeez. This is like supposed to be its power spike. It's just evolved. Beedrill at level 10 should be like a really strong Pokemon. The typing's just bad for everything that he could be good for, or she could be good for. And the stats are so low, like Mega Digivolving would have to be crazy in how much its stats increase. We do have a lot better moves in this gen than we used to, at least. We got like X-Scissor and stuff that it could use. Okay, we got Burmy. So we use Protect like 6 times. Let's get out of here. Good old Weedle. More good old Weedle. Wurmple. Same thing. Okay, here 15. Beedrill is essentially 15. So Bingle is the only one who might not be. Okay, we got Pikachu. Really don't want to risk getting Thunder Shocked. We got Burmy. Okay, that's annoying. There's still 2 that were missing. 3 that were missing. Jeez. Okay. And we should be hitting the 15 on everybody momentarily. So we didn't find 4 question marks that we could have, but that's fine. Water Pulse. Oh man, that's huge. Wow, a lot of guys learned good moves at 15 here. I feel like they specifically did that. But that'll make you potentially... You're still not good against Brock, because you're going to get Rock Tombed. We don't like that. Okay. So, for the Faulkner battle, we have no TMs, so there's nothing we can do there. I think a berry's probably better than the wise classes. I think we just Ordinberry everybody. Right? That just seems like the play. So we still have 6 of them. I don't think we wasted any. You only get 6. So normally we would have wasted at least 1 and then used the wise less than somebody, but 10 HP when you only have 40 seems pretty good. 40 to 50. 20% increase in HP is pretty good. We got everybody to 15. I don't know what it is, but okay. So we have the Faulkner fight to do. I feel like that's probably a good spot to just end it. We've been going over 8 hours. Seems like a good stopping point. We can figure out how we want to beat Faulkner tomorrow, and you know, that's the first time we're really risking the run since the very beginning of it. It's kind of a make or break whether the run will last if we can beat Faulkner. So I think it's a good time to save. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Should be playing more of this tomorrow, so catch you, 8 hours ago tomorrow. GG. Catch you guys later. Thanks for all the follows and stuff, everybody.